And at this time, I will share with you my professional disposition. Beginning with the first question, it asks, what disposition do you possess that make you a successful teacher? Well, the disposition that I feel that I possess is my character. I have a character that can be very humorous, can be very understanding. I believe in making myself as clear as possible. I believe in allowing my children when they come to school, that school is for learning and also having fun at the same time. As for me, when it comes to teaching, I love to teach and have fun doing it. That what makes the whole thing about the education part of it to, I like to see my children, they walk in and they're happy to see me as well as I am with them, because we know we're here to learn and have fun with it. We play games, and our games that we play are learning games. When there are times when I actually make my children laugh, but at the same time, in the midst of them laughing, they are learning as well. When a child at the kindergarten level, when they are not excited, you can easily lose them. So I would say that my deposition as a good teacher is have a good character, be of a good character, be someone that my children can relate to, and I know that they relate to me, because when the hugs and the greetings that I receive every day, the goodbyes at the end of the day, I know that I have reached my children. And as far as we go on now, we'll go on to number 2, and it asks, what depositions do you need to work on to grow as an educator? What I need to, what it asks is, what do I need to grow as an educator? As we always know, and always have heard, that there's always room to grow. I'm a firm believes that there's no such thing as I know it all or I've done it all, because there's always something that you can learn. That's why it's important to be at the meetings. Be there when something new comes abroad. The internet, the computer, technology is upgrading all the time. Something new is coming aboard, and it's good to know these things. It's important to know them nowadays, because they are here and here to stay. When it comes down to growth, I've always had this thing about asking questions. And I sometimes, I will, fearfully, sometimes a fear will come aboard, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm asking too many questions. But after I ask them, I feel better. So I have to get over that little hurdle about asking questions, because I'm the one, I really don't like, being a bothersome to anyone. I just like to just go along and listen very carefully, but still there's questions that has to be asked. And I can say I'm getting much better than I once was. And for our last question, and it asks, what does a professional educator look like, and how do they behave? A professional educator look like a person that are dedicated, committed to his or her work. And they take this, what I call, teaching is like a ministry to me. You're out to reach the lives of the beginners. I mean, like myself, I am a beginner. Whether you are a beginner teacher, middle school teacher, or high school teacher, you are out there to teach and reach. Like a former professor that I once had in college, he shared with the class that we are not just teachers, we are awakeners. And that's what we should always keep in mind, through our years of teaching. We are awakeners. We're here to arise what's down inside these children, and keep in mind to always be as positive as we know how, because what is inputted in their heads will always go with them. They will never forget. Some things they will, but for somehow, some reason, God will allow them to remember the positive. You must be a positive teacher, an awakener for the comprehension, for these children to be affected in their everyday lives. Something they can carry on to their children, or maybe one day they will love to become a teacher, be in the educational field. But whatever they become, they will remember you and the words that you have embedded inside their hearts and their minds, something they can carry along a long way. So at this point in time, I come to my conclusion of this professional deposition that's put before me. I'd like to say thank you, Professor Underdown, for your professionalism, your knowledge of what you teach. I can say, and I will say, you practice what you teach. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for your patience and your allow me another chance to be able to present this. And I just want to say thank you. Appreciate everything that has been said and done, and all the things that I've been taught as well. Something that I can carry along the way in my near future, and something that I can share with someone else so they can carry along as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to everyone else, I pray that you all will have a blessed journey as you continue to further your education. Thank you.